Well, that's right, guys. I shaved today. I just don't even know if the challenge will ever be the same again, and I really need to contemplate my decisions. And the market gods have reacted. No trades for me today. It's 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and it looks like we're just not going to get one. I have one more limit order open right now. I'm going to go ahead and close it. And then let's talk about 3 stocks that I coulda, shoulda, woulda. But today it wasn't really our day. Not to mention we're having issues across the board. So for example, our margin account, which had a trade today in it, was flagged yesterday as a pattern day trader. So I was contacting TD Ameritrade support. We got that issue resolved. Apparently, and this is really cool. And actually, quickly, here's the email that I got. If you guys want to check it out, I'm just going to quickly scroll through it. And this email came basically in the middle of the night. Then I contacted TD Ameritrade, got it resolved. And good news, here's a little picture of a conversation I had with TD Ameritrade. This was really cool. Basically, and I didn't know this, if this happens to you, because I thought your account basically gets flagged for like 2-3 months and you can't use it, which is the case, but you have like a 3-strike rule. So if this happens to you, you can appeal it, and it takes just about a day, 24 hours, and they will remove it 3 times within a 12-month rolling period. So I'm going to get it removed from my account, my margin account. It's going to be able to trade again tomorrow. But I went ahead and created a new cash account anyway. In this way, almost all my funds are going to be in the cash account for this challenge. It's going to be a little bit more, some funds available as well in my Roth IRA account, because I removed all the principal that I put into my Roth account. But if I remove any more, I'm going to get a tax penalty for that. So I'm going to leave the rest in there, and then there's going to be basically enough cash to make about 1 trade. So hopefully I'll be able to grow the Roth IRA account a little slowly on the side as well. And then basically all my trading is going to be now done in 1 account, 1 cash individual account on TD Ameritrade, which is going to be super, super nice. Not a bunch of, flipping around, trying to find where my limit orders are, in which account. So I'm really excited about that. Also, because we made no trades today, it's not a bad thing at all. It's not a red day, first of all. That's always the biggest thing. And second, since we are trading with a smaller account size, we have to divide our portfolio accordingly, because we can only make so many trades every week. That means we have more trades for tomorrow. So if the market is showing good setups and big movements, then we can get a little bit more aggressive. We can, cut our trades quicker without having the fear of, I only have 1 trade today. So tomorrow, I think we'll have 3 trades, maybe even 4 trades. So it's going to be a really nice open playing field for tomorrow. Now, very quickly, let's go to the charts and just review what we could have maybe done today, especially the big flyer TRIL. And remember, never ever forget to hit that like button or subscribe if you are new. Let's get into it. All right, let's get into it. So first thing I want to talk about, and I did mention this briefly during the live stream. Actually, check out AGTC right now, ripping 750. Looks like it's being taken out. All right, it's already after 12. I'm not going to trade, but man, the market was pretty interesting today. Okay, back to what I was saying. So right up here, when you look up here, you can see all of your different accounts that are linked inside of TD Ameritrade. Okay, AG. Oh God, it's ripping. Okay, and what I wanted to talk about. There goes my limit. There goes my alert. The thing I wanted to talk about is here is my margin account, and then here's my Roth IRA. This is the one we've been doing primarily most of our trading in. And then here's the new cash account that we're going to be using for this challenge. We're going to basically be pulling all the money from the AW margin and the AW Roth into the AW cash account. And the reason for that is with the cash account, there is no pattern day trader rule. So you could trade as much as you want. The only problem is there's a 2-day settling period for your cash. So let's say, we have $4,000 in this account. We're going to have 5,000. So let's just use 5,000. We're going to have almost $5,000 in this account. That way, let's say we wanted to trade half the account the first day, so on Monday, and then on Tuesday we want to trade the second half of the account. That way we can always alternate the amount we trade, it's probably going to be around $1,000 per position. And then we could just constantly be trading every day, about 2 to 3 trades, which is going to be pretty awesome. Now, a little bit of my money is going to be left in the Roth IRA account. And that's just because, like I said earlier, we can't pull out all the money without paying a fee for it, since you can only withdraw from your Roth IRA account the principal you have put into it, but you cannot withdraw early the gains that you have made from that account without paying, I think it's like a 10% penalty. So that's fine. What I actually want to do anyway is grow this account and then be able to grow it maybe to, $5,000, $10,000, $50,000, $100,000 totally tax-free. And I think we can do that in the future. But first, I want to be growing in an individual cash account that is not under some sort of Roth structure, tax framework, because that is going to affect everything that we want to do with it, right? I want to be able to pay myself monthly from it. I want to eventually put that into a margin account. You can't have margin with a Roth IRA account. There's all these things I want to be doing. So just, the simple cash account will give us the most freedom. And once we reach the $25,000 challenge, once we grow the cash account to $25,000, then I'll probably move that money back into the margin account. And then we can trade that $25,000 as much as we want, because there will be no more pattern day trader rule limits, and we can just take that $25,000, and if I want to trade 10 times that day, I can do it with $25,000 in each trade. I'm not going to do that, but that's really when the rocket can really lift off. So right now the focus is going to be safely allocating the cash properly in this cash account, and going from there. So let's talk about the missed opportunities, or the potential trades we could have made today. Well, first of all, AGTC, which I'm looking at right now, this could have been a really nice trade. It's already up 8-9%. I was looking at this pullback right here at the 15-minute EMA. It was looking really good, but I don't know. I was getting ready for the live stream, and I was like, it's already after 12. I don't want to really be trading anymore. I missed it today. I just was not on my game, and I'm just gonna have to accept that. Now, let me remove AMD over here because I was just looking at it separately, and it was not on our watch list. So AGTC was the biggest runner today, and I want you guys to really kind of focus on that. That's $150 million volume. This is the volume we've been looking for a while, and we just have not been getting. So this is really, really nice to see something moving this much. Also on the long-term chart, you can see this 7.5 area has been major resistance in the past, and it's right now it's cracking above it. So let's see how far it can go. If it pulls back to here, this might be a really good entry. I might even have to trade it. I don't know. I probably won't though. I want to set limits for myself, and it's really good to be I don't want to be a slave to the market, and just focusing on the morning, trading the morning, allows me so much time to do so many other things. TRIL is the other one that was on our scanner, and just for some comparisons, this one's right now at $92 million volume, but it was like at 2 or even lower. I mean, when the market opened, this thing was not on the radar at all. It wasn't until we used our momentum scanner once the market was open that this thing slowly started creeping up. And I'll show you guys in a little bit what the chart looks like. So 89 million market cap, 28 million shares outstanding, compared to AGTC, which has a 141 million market cap and 18 million shares outstanding. So both of these are definitely potential flyers, and you can see that they both are flying. So really cool stuff. Now I still have a limit order on TRIL. This has been here kind of all day. This one is just so many trading opportunities on this one, and for some reason my lines just keep disappearing. This was a little channel that I drew out here. We dumped below it, but then we kind of held here. Just a really interesting stock. So TRIL, pre-market, it wasn't really doing that much. It was up a little bit, 11%, but then as the market opened, this thing had its first big rally, and it had nice green open volume. Let me zoom in a little bit more. Sorry guys. This would have been really the gap and go one. Big opening volume, had a little pullback here, back to support, back to this former support area / breakout zone, and then it pulls up about 15%. Boom, just like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles. Huge. This could have been a great trade, but again, we were not looking at it. Pulled back to this breakout zone right here and had a nice little bounce, about 6%. I probably would have not maybe done the bounce, but I don't know. Overall, this just looks really good. We missed the whole thing. But then, all day today, so basically the whole live stream time, it was dead. Well, we start the live stream here at what, 9:15. So we started the live stream right somewhere in this area. So near the second half of the live stream, this thing was pretty much dead. But then after the live stream, boom, perks up right here and then pulls back. That could have been a nice little entry. This thing went up 7% right away, had another pullback, went up 12% total, another percent pullback, went up 16-17% total, and it just kept running. It was just ridiculous. This whole run from the morning open up to here was 94% plus the gap up. This thing's right now over 112% up. And then and then we formed this kind of pennant pattern. I don't typically trade pennants, but you could call it maybe a big first flag, especially on the 5-minute. This thing looks really, really good. We just missed this thing so many times. Yeah, even this bounce right here is 18%. I don't know. There's so many places that this could have been a good trade, but I always somehow missed it. I don't know why. Yeah, and then I remember right here at 2.87, I saw a big sell order at 2.87, and it was getting chipped away. It was like 150, then it was 130, then it was like 80, then it was 50, then it was 30, and I was like, I should buy this. Why am I not buying it? And guess what? I didn't buy it, and this thing cracks. It flies. 16%, 17, 18, 19, I don't know. Just ridiculous. That would have been the trade, and I would have been done trading for the day, and made a really, really nice killing. But again, missed that one. I don't know. To me, everything up here is really choppy. Not to mention $4, big resistance right here above. I don't even know if it's going to get to that. It's already, a little bit actually totally overextended. So I don't know. Just, I think we're just going to have to let this one rest. We're just like, we missed this one. The cool thing about this as well is just that, it had that creeping kind of potential here. So I would, check it out on your own time and just, just watch it and think, where would have you bought on this and why? There's many good opportunities, and I watched each one of these candles and I was like, okay, this is going to be the big pullback here. Maybe I can buy maybe at 1.75, right? Get a nice little dip buy. Nope, this is just the beginning of the move. Then it breaks higher again, boom. And every time it breaks higher, it has these nice pulls to the upside. This would have been, I remember watching and I was like, something feels like I should have a limit order at maybe around 2.2 long-term support. Didn't do it. And guess what happens? Boom, next candle instantly dips down. 2.25 could have been a phenomenal entry. Could have been a little bit more aggressive, 2.3 or something like that. Yeah, and then it just keeps running up. I don't even know what to say. It's just like I'm about to have a tear come out of my eye. Runs up 30% after that. We could have been trading this all day. We could have really grew our account nicely today. I'm just gonna, oh my God. I'm just happy I've no date or anything tonight, because I would just be fantasizing about TRIL the whole time. The woman would get a little upset. The last thing I want to talk about is, was it VSTM? I think it was. No, it was not. It was ZYXI. And this one was a similar beauty, especially in the morning. So kind of a choppy chart here. So I think that's why it wasn't on my radar. But so this thing pulls up quite nicely right with the opening bell. 3 candles and it shoots up, 6%. Pulls back really nicely to this former breakout area, and then breaks out again here at 11% breakout. So 2 really nice breakouts, and both of them could have been well, actually I would say really this one was the one I would probably buy breakout, and you could even buy this breakout right here at 9.7 and still score 6%. Pretty sweet how this one rocketed. And the rest of the day, I mean, you can't really predict something like this, but just kind of slowly moves higher. If you guys want to know how I feel about this whole entire watch list, and you guys want to see me exactly trade or talk about everything happening in real time, check out the live stream. I know I already have, and it's always interesting to see everyone's reaction, not just my own. The chat room's going off as well, and everyone's trading different stuff. So I find it really cool environment. I can't wait just to keep growing the environment. It's just really good fun. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up there. I hope you found some value in this. Again, if you did, leave a like, subscribe if you're new. We got so many more videos coming your way. The to-do list is like exploding. Yeah, guys, till next time, stay safe, make some awesome trades. I'll see you for Flying Friday. Ciao, ciao.